Pippi. Say hello, Pippi. We're here today to talk about the Blu-ray release of the Battlestar Galactica prequel, Caprica. Now, Caprica takes place about 50 years before the events of Battlestar Galactica, the reboot TV series of Battlestar Galactica, and wants to expand on the roots of the creation of the Cylon race. Firstly, I should tell you, though, that although it has been released worldwide on DVD in 2 parts, that due to some kind of rights and distribution issues, that it has not received a Blu-ray release in the usual major markets such as the USA, UK or Australasia. In fact, the only place to receive a release on Blu-ray is France. So what we have here is the French release of Caprica the Complete Series Blu-ray, which according to the French Amazon site is a region-free release. I myself only have a Region B player here in New Zealand. I've only tested it on a Region B player, and that's just the same region as France, so I haven't been able to test on Region A, but according to the site it says it's all regions. It was very easy to order, and it came at a pretty good price of around €39, including shipping. So we'll have a closer look at the product. So we have here the cover there, Caprica, some French writing. It's a slipcase, but it's the same picture on the inner case. And there's French writing, but French isn't really that hard to make out what's going on, especially if you're familiar with the series, and the special features, etc. listed. You have the discs, so it's 5 discs. And it comes with a nice little booklet there with the episodes and bonus features listed, again in French, but has nice little artwork, and everything is pretty easy to understand. The set has all the same commentaries, video blogs and featurettes that were on the DVD releases. They're all ported over, so you're not losing any content if you upgrade to the French Blu-ray. The only thing different content-wise, other than being in HD, of course, is that you can watch it with French dialogue, but be sure that the English dialogue is available, and the subtitles are not locked in, so you can watch it as you would in any other English-speaking release. Now, I should mention a couple of things about the product. Firstly, the spine has the text facing in the opposite direction from normal, as it seems all French releases do this. My Studio Canal releases from France are the same way. I have to place them upside down in my set to have the text on all the spines facing the same way for easier browsing. So you can see here, this is the way the French do it. So placing it upside down, it is more like the regular way of doing it on English-speaking releases. Another thing that has been reported about these episodes is that they are presented in 1080i. I assume this information was taken from the French Amazon page, which lists it at 1080i. However, the actual packaging on the product will list it as a 1080p release, which is the higher quality, and from watching the product I'd have to agree that that is in fact 1080p. So I think that's just an error that has been reported on and on. Now, the series itself I really love, but it's a mixed bag in the second half, mostly because some storylines were rushed to conclusions under the awareness of the show being cancelled. The show is much more of a slow burner than the action-packed Battlestar Galactica, and delves into a lot of complex social, spiritual and political issues, all set against the relationships of 2 families dealing with loss. I think that expectations from Battlestar fans and some of the heady issues may have accounted for the low ratings, but I hope the show will get a second look in DVD and Blu-ray, because it's really a stellar show. Now the look of the show is a much crisper look, more akin to some of the daylight scenes set on your Caprica in Battlestar Galactica. It has a smaller percentage of shots that retain that intentionally grainier look from Battlestar Galactica, but for the most part it's a much crisper looking show, much cleaner. The special effects for the most part are spectacular on what is surely a smaller budget, and this vibrant, colourful show looks great on HD. I recommend that if you don't want to wait for a potential Blu-ray release in your own country, that you order the series from France. It's well priced and will arrive to your door in no time at all. I'll pop the link for it in the description below so that you can, if you do want to order it, you can just go have a look. So I hope this video helps anyone who's interested in getting the series on Blu-ray, and me and Pippi can't recommend it enough.